The role of an accountant. Introduction. In this module, you will learn about the role of an accountant in their organizations. You will also get an idea about the skills that are a must for an accountant. Topics to be covered. What is an accountant? Roles and responsibilities. Important skills. Accounting automation. Transparency and security. Data analysis. What is an accountant? An accountant is an individual who is in charge of maintaining and interpreting financial records. Most accountants are in charge of various financial activities, whether for individual clients or for larger companies and organizations that employ them. Several other words are often used in connection with the word accountant, which may lead to misunderstandings about what this profession means. For example, while the terms accountant and bookkeeper are often used interchangeably, there are some essential distinctions between these job titles. Bookkeepers typically have at least an associate's degree and specialize in recording financial transactions. On the other hand, accountants usually have a bachelor's degree in accounting and are responsible for analyzing financial data rather than merely collecting it. To summarize, accountants can also be bookkeepers, but not all bookkeepers can also be accountants. British qualified accountants are full voting members of United Kingdom professional bodies that evaluate the individual experience and test competencies for accountants. Accounting is a broad term that encompasses multiple different job titles and roles within organizations. There are three main types of accountants: public accountants, management accountants, and government accountants, focusing on various aspects of the profession. Internal and external auditors are also closely related. The British government's Department for Business, Innovation, and Skills, implementing the Companies Acts 1989 and 2006, allows members of 6 bodies to act as auditor to a limited company. These are the 5-member bodies of CCAB. CCAB qualified accountants is running informal shorthand for full members of any of the UK accountancy bodies formed by Royal Charter, and the IA, Association of International Accountants. Roles and responsibilities. Although the daily duties of an accountant will vary by position and organization, some of the most common tasks and responsibilities of accountants include assuring the authenticity and enforcement of financial statements with applicable laws and regulations. Important financial reports must be prepared and kept up to date. Preparing tax returns and ensuring that taxes are collected on time and correctly. Evaluating financial operations to recommend best practices, identify challenges and develop solutions, and assist companies to run more effectively. Providing cost-cutting, revenue-boosting, and profit-maximizing advice. Performing forecasting and risk analysis evaluations. Accountants also have a moral duty to act honestly and avoid error in their work. As a result, they must ensure that their clients' financial statements are consistent with all applicable laws and regulations. Important skills. There are several skills that all accountants need in order to be successful in their roles. Some of the essential skills for accountants are attention to detail. Accounting professionals must have a keen eye for accuracy in order to keep data correct and well organized. It's easy to make mistakes when there's a lot of financial data to analyze. However, simple errors can lead to far more significant problems if they're not detected. Business acumen. In order to accurately evaluate and interpret financial data, an accountant must first understand the basic functions of a company. A sound business base gives background to the financial data that accountants deal with on a regular basis. Computer literacy. To function efficiently, professionals in this field must be able to use sophisticated accounting software and other computer-based resources. Analytical skills. Financial data collection and analysis are important components of recognizing patterns and possible problems, and it is a significant part of accounting. In reality, using data analytics in the accounting sector is a rising trend in the industry that will continue to expand in the future. Communication skills. To reliably collect facts and statistics from customers, administrators, or other stakeholders, accountants must be able to listen carefully. They must also be able to clearly explain the conclusions of their research and present them in written papers. Mathematical skills. It's a popular misconception that becoming an accountant necessitates a strong mathematical background. Proper math skills are appropriate for analyzing, comparing, and interpreting data and figures. However, advanced math skills are generally not required to become an accountant. Accounting automation. Automated accounting software, such as QuickBooks and other well-known programs, is gaining traction in the industry. Indeed, according to a recent study, bookkeepers and accountants spend approximately 86% of their time on activities that could be automated. However, this does not imply that computers would replace accountants. Instead, accountants can spend less time on administrative activities like data entry and more time on practical analysis due to increased automation. Accounting automation can help accountants streamline their processes and increase their efficiency. Labor-intensive activities such as tax planning, payroll, and audits can be streamlined with these new technologies, reducing the amount of time and effort required to move forward. Transparency and security. The increasingly high standards around accounting integrity and a greater emphasis on data protection are two of the most critical developments in the accounting industry. Following accounting scandals and heightened scrutiny in the aftermath of the 2008 financial crisis, it was critical to rebuilding confidence and reputation in the profession. As such, an industry-wide push for transparent reporting has influenced the financial reporting process. This initiative has gone beyond simple integrity to meet the public's demands for accurate reporting. As a result, businesses are now forced to publish their financial statements in order to provide a complete image of their current financial situation and minimize investor volatility. Furthermore, since accountants are in charge of confidential data, maintaining sound security practices becomes increasingly necessary to protect the organization's or client's private information. In recent years, several high-profile data breaches have highlighted the need for advanced security procedures. Accountants will need to remain updated on current security policies to protect confidential data. Data analysis. Today, accountants and CPAs perform tasks that require analytical skills at increasing rates, primarily due to the proliferation of data across industries. There are many applications of data analytics in the world of accounting. For example, auditors are using analytics to enable processes like continuous monitoring and auditing. Similarly, accountants who take an advisory role within their organizations can use big data to identify patterns in the behavior of consumers and markets, which can lead to investment opportunities and higher profits. Modern accountants should develop an analytical mindset in order to keep up with trends in the industry and remain competitive in the workforce. Summary. An accountant is an individual who is in charge of maintaining and interpreting financial records. Accountants usually have a bachelor's degree in accounting and are responsible for analyzing financial data rather than merely collecting it. There are three main types of accountants: public accountants, management accountants, and government accountants. Accounting professionals must have a keen eye for accuracy in order to keep data correct and well organized. Modern accountants should develop an analytical mindset in order to keep up with trends in the industry and remain competitive in the workforce.